Dude, I told you, Disney Infinity is way better than Skylanders.
Skylanders is the bomb, man.
No, dude. Disney Infinity is the best.
Well, let's see the facts.
All right. Well, one thing about Disney Infinity is it has all the iconic movie characters in the first one. It's got Sully, it's got Pirates of the Caribbean, it's got Monsters, Inc., it's got all those characters. I mean, who wouldn't love that? And it's got Toy Story. That's a classic right there.
Oh, I know something they completely copied off of Skylanders. These guys were here before they were. And then they did the exact same concept.
But the thing is about Disney Infinity is they made it 2 times better with adding in our favorite movie characters and even our favorite Marvel characters such as Captain America. And previously, like right now, as of right now, Disney Infinity 2.0 is one of the most popular games, and it has Star Wars. We didn't get the Star Wars character, so I just taped it.
3.0?
Yeah, 3.0. You know what I mean. But Well, that's what I mean. This is Luke Skywalker. Dude, they added in from Star Wars. You have to admit, right now, be honest with me. Star Wars is one of the most beloved movies of all time. You have to admit that to me.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Skylanders has evolved crazily. At first, I didn't like Skylanders. I thought, dumb game, no concept. Got for Christmas.
Exactly, you thought it was a dumb game.
I was like, oh man, I started playing it. I was like, this game is amazing.
But
They
wait.
brought in elemental characters that are so good at the game.
Well, you know what Disney Infinity brought in? For one, okay, let's say Disney Infinity did copy off of Skylanders. That doesn't like put aside the fact that you didn't like the game when it first came out. When Disney Infinity came out, so many people were up and like, oh, I'm ready to play. It's got all my favorite movie characters. And on the other side, Skylander had no one you've ever seen except for Spyro, who starred in a few games, which I have to admit, that's okay. So I'll take a point off myself in the Skylanders game. But that's all I'm going to say.
Keep in mind, the next Skylanders game, badass as crap. You got switchable characters.
Giants
Way
was,
better.
Giants was next.
I rated Giants.
Oh, you did? I'm not going to say Skylanders is a bad game. I enjoy that game. I do.
Way better. You could switch them. The story line is amazing in all Skylanders games. You just sit there, play for a day, finish it, and then you just play arena with your friends for the rest of ever.
Exactly. You just complete the campaign. In the regular Disney Infinity campaign, there's a bunch of other side missions along with the same campaign. And there's not enough characters. So it's not making you go around spend your money on like 60 to 50 characters a game. It's making you spend money on like 17. And honestly, I know it's a lot of money to spend on all those characters, but you usually don't get all of them. For the first Skylanders game, I was in love with it. I got all 50 characters except for one that I could not find. But honestly, with the Disney Infinity, you don't need to buy that much characters because they're all just so awesome that honestly, one Disney Infinity character is worth like 10 Skylander characters.
Keep in mind, Disney Infinity characters cost more, and they made 2 more Skylanders games than Disney Infinity. They made the Trap Team, and they just came out with Superchargers, a racing game. You can't get as good as that.
Well, there have been a lot of racing games, so we might have copied off Skylanders, but Skylanders probably copied off Mario Kart. There are so many Mario Karts that there's no possible way that Disney Infinity, the corporation of Disney Infinity, never heard of the Mario Kart series, and that's probably the reason why they came out with a racing game.
How about we tell the viewers what they want?
What do you think the viewers want?
What the real answer is.
The real answer? Of what?
Which game is better?
Which game is better? I still have a few more facts to say, and I'm going to say that right now. Sully, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow, all those guys. What are they? They're classic Disney movies. What is better than the Disney Corporation? Nothing. Ever. If you think of a movie, 99% chances is it's going to be a Disney movie. All right, here's the first movie that pops into my head. Bull. You want to know why? Because my neighbors borrowed it the other day. You want to know why? Because Disney movies are the best, and these are all based off of Disney movies. I know Star Wars not completely Disney, and neither is Marvel, but Disney still had some input in them, you know? And that's why I'm saying Disney Infinity is the best because it has all your Disney Infinity characters. It's just amazing, honestly. It just is.
How about you look at all this? Way more characters in Skylanders. A lot more characters in Skylanders.
That was some amiibos. Come on, you can't do that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Some.
But also in Disney Infinity there are these things called power discs that can either give you backgrounds or other type of special abilities that Skylanders didn't have. So if Skylanders was based off of it must have been in development much earlier to give it its own special touch. So if anything, Skylanders found out about Disney Infinity and they copied off of them. Or maybe they just had their own ideas and they were working on them at the same time and everyone's just speculation about what it is. But in my opinion, Disney Infinity is better.
Well, you want to know something?
What?
Think of Trap Team. An amazing game for the Skylanders franchise. Amazing. Think of it. Your enemies, you get to play as them. You trap them, and you get to play as them. They're your servants. You get super special characters. It's so addicting. It's so long. It's just amazing.
I do have to admit, I do like that in Trap Team. I captured, on the first level, I played Trap Team. I captured, a sheep, and I just fell in love with that sheep. Don't tell me the sheep is, one of the worst characters, but I love the sheep. That's, that is pretty good. I have to admit, Trap Team is a very good game, and so is Skylanders. The whole franchise of Activision with Skylanders, it's good, but that doesn't change the fact that Disney Infinity is made by Disney. It's even in the name. Disney, then Infinity, which means it goes on forever. So who knows how many more games they're going to come out with. I mean, they could come out with games with, more characters, like how they've added in a bunch of those. Or maybe there's even going to be a DLC pack for, Disney Infinity 3.0 with some special storyline or something. I mean, it even has goddamn Rebels in it, Star Wars Rebels from Disney XD. It even has that. Does Skylander have any type of thing that just makes it special and stand out? I mean, we have Disney.
You got all the characters. Spyro, the main character. You have lots and lots more of them. It's so addicting. It's amazing. And another thing that is in Skylanders Superchargers, you guessed it, Bowser and Donkey Kong.
Okay, that's the one thing, that is the one little thing I was looking for. That is good facts right there, my friend. But it still doesn't beat. What do you like more? Watching movies or playing a video game? I know most of you are going to say playing video games. But when those video games run out, do you want to play them all over again? All over again. Or you could go back and watch one of your favorite classic movies. Like, if you're a little younger, 9, 8, Monsters, Inc., Toy Story, like they have in Disney Infinity. If you're a little bit older, but not too old, like a teenager, like me, I'm almost 13, so. And you could watch all the Marvel movies because they're not too old. And even the Star Wars movie at 9 and 10, you can watch them. They're just family, so it's for family. But families don't want to play something that doesn't draw them to it. Those mascots that they have, the Star Wars, Marvel, all of those Disney films, they just bring people in with excitement, a family game. And that's my closing fact. It is a family game. Up to 2 players can play. I know that's not a lot, but it's a family game, guys. And it's available on all the consoles, and it's a family game. Well, that's my closing argument.
One more thing. Is it available on iOS?
What? Disney Infinity?
Skylanders is.
So is Disney Infinity. They're both available on iOS. Not full games, of course, but, well, there is one full game available on iOS, but there is, like, a bunch of mini games made up for the Disney Infinity universe, and even, like, a toy box game where you can create stuff in the toy box. Oh, that just gave me another thought in my brain. The toy box! Does Skylanders have anything like a toy box? No, it does not. Wow, thank you, Jake Bros Gaming. You gave that delicious thought into my head. Now I'm going to talk more about that. The toy box. You can build,
How about we talk?
Hey, how about I finish what I'm saying? The toy box. It's got so many things you can build. You can build. You can build. You can destroy. You can make racetracks. You can race around. You can have cars. Answer me this, Jake Bros Gaming. Does Skylanders have cars? No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah? Oh, and superchargers, right? And how is that so creative? Because it's not. There are so many racing games in all the franchises. I guess the only thing that stands out about that
One word. Arena.
Arena battles. So what's that supposed to do? Because in Disney Infinity, you can battle your friends in a toy box and make your own arenas. Not some pre-built arena, your own arenas. You can build anything you want. You can build a soccer field. You can play paintball with your friends. You can battle each other. You can go on Xbox Live because it's available on Xbox. Both games are, of course. I mean, Xbox is just, like, awesome. We have to agree, Xbox is awesome. That's true. But that is my point. It's a toy box. It's a family game. There's custom characters from all the movies. All the movies people want to watch. And the storyline is amazing. No way Skylanders is better than that. But you guys are going to decide. But you're going to make your closing argument. I'm done. Go ahead, Jake.
Think of all the Skylanders games. Think of all 5 games that has brought kids any ages joy. Think of the children. Think of how much they love the Tree Man. They love every single character. They love it. That's all I gotta say. Think of the children.
Oh, think of the children. Okay, well, think of the families. All right, guys, that's our closing argument. Now you guys are going to decide who wins, Disney Infinity or Skylanders. Honestly, I'm going to say this is going to be a very close one. I'm speaking very loudly. I don't know why. Can you please slap me in the face to shut me up? Thank you.
Remember, Skylanders will win.
No. Dude, why'd you do that? My face is red. I didn't mean slap me that hard.
You have my hand mark on your face.
Why?